What's up, cigar enthusiasts? Welcome back to my channel. I'm here at Cigar Exploration Headquarters today. I've got this Montecristo. It's the white series. 2 cigar bands. Pretty reasonably sized stick here. Smells like cedar, tobacco, cashews. I've explored the Platinum series. Now I'm going to give the white series a try. I think it's a little more mild than the Platinum. We're going to find out. I also have a whiskey pairing to go with it today. Let's get a straight cut on the end of this. What are you guys drinking? What are you guys smoking today? What's everybody up to? It's another beautiful day here. Kind of some rubber. The leaf's real smooth. Looks like a Connecticut, could be a sun-grown. Did absolutely no research into this. The only thing I'm basing this off of is that this came highly recommended to me, as well as the Platinum, but I did try the Platinum already. Yeah, cold draw, a little rubber. Tobacco. Kind of like a, almost like those DBLs, those Dominican Big Leaguers. Kind of has that like real kind of tanniny tobacco. All right, let's not waste any time. Let's get it lit. Let me get it toasted up. A little breezy here today. Feels kind of good. Oh, this might be a Connecticut wrapper. I got to be careful here. This thing wants to burn right away. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you guys have had with the Montecristos. Which ones have you smoked? I'm sure there's quite a few. It's a pretty world famous brand. Okay. I like when I get different stuff. That's just strange. Like I'm getting orange, tangerine. Yeah, some kind of bright fruit on the retro. Yeah, it's creamy. It's got a like a creamy flavor. It smells kind of like it tastes. Kind of smells like cashew dust and tobacco. Smells smooth. A little pepper, a little white pepper. I know I hate that white pepper thing too, but it's that or just very mild black pepper. I mean, it's better to describe it as white pepper. Yeah, it's good. Not very strong. I'd say definitely medium or mild. I don't know if it's worth $12 for this size stick. I don't even know what size this is. It's probably like a 46 or 48 gauge. It's not a big cigar. Yeah, these are a little on the expensive side, at least for me. All right, let's get some whiskey in a glass. Today we're gonna explore, take a look at this Traveler whiskey. This is blend number 40. It's 45%, 90 proof. This is a blended whiskey. What attracted me to this, it's 90 proof. What attracted me to this is that it is from the Buffalo Trace distillery. They were just underwater. They cleaned that place up pretty quick. This is a collaboration between that Harlan Wheatley, master distiller, I got a bottle of vodka inside with his face on it. He must be making more than just whiskey over there. And then Chris Stapleton, who's a musician. Proudly blended and bottled by Buffalo Trace Distillery, Frankfort, Kentucky. So, yeah, it has a pretty cool bottle. It has a map on the inside of the label. I'm sure you can see that there. I'm hoping that's a map of Kentucky. Yep, there's Lexington. There's Morgan. Yeah, I don't see any major landmarks other than Lexington. So I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, it's a nice bottle. About 35 on sale at my liquor store. I think it's regularly 40. It's a little low proof for me. I already took the plastic wrap off of it. A little weak cork pull. It's kind of a fake synthetic cork, but it does have kind of cool. It's Chris Stapleton's initials on the top. I only know they're his because they're right on the back here as well. See that? It's CS. I don't know much about him. I think he's a country guy. I'm not a big country fan. I had a good glug. Not a big country fan. I got nothing against it. Some songs I like, but okay. All right, so let's get some air in this. It smells a little proofy for a 90 proof. Doesn't smell real impressive. It smells like bourbon, but it's got a lot of ethanol, alcohol smell on it. All right, let's let it chill out for a sec. Back to the stick. Have you ever tried this whiskey? I don't think it's actually bourbon. It says it's Traveler whiskey, blended whiskey, it says. Proudly blended and bottled. I know I said that already. Travelerwhiskey.com. Whiskey's like a good song, blah, blah, blah. Blend number 40, carefully curated result of countless hours of testing and tasting. I'd like to have been there for that. If anybody who wants to make whiskey needs somebody to sit there for hours to taste and test things with you, I'm your guy. You just give me a call, I'll fly right out to wherever you're at. It's no problem. No problem at all. Let me get back on track here. I got a little excited and distracted there. Countless hours of testing and taste. Wow, I'm more excited about that than anything else. It's a completely unique combination of whiskeys from award-winning distilleries and exactly what you'd expect. Just calls itself a whiskey. Traveler whiskey. Doesn't even say American whiskey. Nowhere bound, 90 proof. Yeah, it seems like a little gimmicky to me, but I'm a sucker for Buffalo Trace. I'm a sucker for that distillery, so. Exhale. I don't know if there's anything that from there I wouldn't try at least once. Certainly would try it. I'm gonna let you know in a minute my honest opinion on that. They can't all be home runs, right? They can't all be home runs. I didn't think it through too much, but I'm pretty sure, like I mentioned already, that was 35 on sale, regularly 40. I think I had passed on it a few times at 40 because I just thought it seems gimmicky. But if it wasn't Buffalo Trace, I wouldn't buy it, especially because it doesn't say bourbon. And it says distilleries, plural, meaning they pulled whiskey from multiple distilleries. Well, which ones? I thought it was a Buffalo Trace product. They pull it from Buffalo Trace and, E.H. Taylor, and is it a blend of all the Sazerac whiskeys? I mean, what is this stuff? All right, it's enough talking about it. My first thought when I put it in my mouth was it's thin. I've been drinking some crazy viscous stuff lately. The Old Foresters, even right out the gate, Old Granddad Bottled and Bonnet is more viscosity than this. My second thought is it just feels like I could drink the whole bottle, which obviously I couldn't. If I wanted to not be in the hospital or at least in bed for 2 days. Sorry. I hate to ever bash anybody's stuff because I'm such a big fan. But it doesn't taste like bourbon or rye. I'm afraid I was right. My instincts were correct. It's very gimmicky. There's not much to it. It doesn't have a good mouthfeel. It doesn't finish. It doesn't finish very well. It smells like rubbing alcohol. That's a shame. It's a real shame. It's basically a waste of 35 bucks. Hopefully I saved somebody out there from going out and buying it. Hopefully somebody Googled whatever, searched, whatever it's called, I don't care. Searched my video on YouTube and found this one and decided that they trust me enough. Go spend 35 on anything. Go spend 35 on 1792. Go, if you're in Pennsylvania, you can get a 1 liter, 1,000 milliliter, 1 liter bottle of 1792 for 35 bucks, $34.99, all day, every day. Wow. Wow. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm going to do with this because I can't give it to nobody. To find somebody who likes it and just give them the bottle. I won't even drink it. And listen, it is possible. But I don't think it is with this, because I think it's just a blended gimmick. I think it's just a Chris Stapleton money grab. Sorry, Chris. But I don't think it's going to get any better with it being opened up for a few weeks or months. I'll try it. If it gets better, I'll make an apology video. But it's not good. It's not good. If you like serious stuff, I mean, this is gonna sound crazy, but I think Jim Beam white label's better. I have not drank Jim Beam white label on this channel. I wish I would have paired the Jim Beam white label with this cigar instead of this Traveler whiskey. I'm so disappointed. I can't believe Buffalo Trace would put something out like that. Like, that's not their profile at all. But Buffalo Trace bourbon whiskey is like twice as good as this, and it's less money. Retail, it's like 28, 30 bucks for a bottle of Buffalo Trace. When I was in the Virginia ABC store, they had Buffalo Trace, but they didn't have any in stock. They had a spot for it, and it was limit 1 per customer per day or something, some nonsense. But it had the price, and it was like $28.99. And so because it's a state store, they're selling it MSRP or whatever. That's, wow. What a disappointment. Well, the cigar is good. The cigar I recommend. Again, I don't know about for $12 for the cigar. Like I said, all these videos can't be home runs. I can't hit a home run every time I'm out here. Today is not a home run. Today is I might have walked. Maybe I struck out. I don't know. Because I probably overpaid for this stick, and I definitely overpaid for that junk that's in that cup. I've had rum I like better than that. I mean, it does look thin too, It does look thin, but I was like, man, it can't have I mean, look at that. Look at that. Proudly blended and bottled. So, okay, so I'm starting to pick up on some stuff, and I'm not the smartest guy you're gonna watch on here. I'm just not. So it says proudly blended and bottled. Buffalo Trace Distillery. It doesn't say it has Buffalo Trace juice in it. So this guy this guy, you should be ashamed of yourself, Harlan. I don't care about Chris, whatever, dude. You know, but this guy, really, guy? You're gonna bring in outside stuff into your your Buffalo Trace distillery and blend some mediocre shit and then put your name on the back of it like that? And you're a master distiller? I'm still available for that offer of tasting and all that stuff though. I'm still available for that. I'll still do that anytime. Even now. Even if you said you're making Traveler Part 2, I'll still come taste it and get lost for countless hours, as they said. I'm trying to find some redeeming quality. It tastes like a flavored whiskey, and that's not the redeeming quality, by the way. But it tastes like you know, White Dog that they flavored to taste like whiskey. I'd love to know where this shit came from. I mean, is this just bottom of the barrel? You know, no pun intended. Buffalo Trace juice? No way. No way. I'm getting no Buffalo Trace on this. None. I'm so disgusted I might not even post this video. Yeah, I can't drink that. That stuff's in contrast. Like, go watch my. I mean, go watch anything. You can even go back and watch the Old Forester 100. Not even the bottled and bond Old Forester. The Old Forester 100 is so much better than this, and it's $10 less. And then forget it. When you get into $35 stuff, $17.92 is gonna kill that all day. Leave me a comment if you've ever had it, if you like it. Maybe you like, somebody out there, maybe somebody really likes light flavored whiskey. Like, not a lot of whiskey flavor in there. Doesn't taste like it was aged very long. Cigar's tasty though. Still getting like a weird orange or tangerine. Yeah, it's good. It's a little pricey. I almost want to just go in and get something else to drink while I'm smoking this cigar. It's crazy. I never expected that. I didn't know what I expected, but a blended whiskey, I should have known. I should have known when it doesn't say bourbon on it. It's like giving me, it's like a faint vanilla. No fruit at all. And just alcohol. It reminds me of when I first started drinking whiskey. I bought this stuff called Bird Dog. It's like cheap stuff. and they have flavored whiskeys. And I didn't want to drink flavored stuff, so I bought the unflavored version of that. And on the bottle, you know, after learning about stuff, I didn't know anything. I still don't know anything, but I know something more than I did now. It says caramel color added on the Bird Dog whiskey. Which essentially means that it was not that color. And they added, you know, coloring to it to make it look like whiskey, to give it the whiskey color. This doesn't say that. This doesn't say anything about any coloring added to it. It's a completely unique combination of whiskeys from award-winning distilleries. That is weird, man. That is weird. This is weird stuff. This is definitely the weirdest thing I've purchased since I've gotten into understanding whiskey and distilleries and distilling and all that crap. This is definitely the worst thing I bought. I mean, I'll go on this website then and see if I can find anything about them adding coloring or anything like that, but it just smells like weak whiskey. All right, well, you learn. Anybody out there who is searching around trying to find somebody who has tried that, there you go. I'm somebody who tried it. Somebody who you know has at least drank some stuff. You know, whether my opinion is that valuable to you, I'm assuming it is, or you wouldn't be here. Or maybe you just like being entertained, or I don't know. But you know what I'm saying. Yeah, don't buy that unless you're into that kind of thing. You know, I watch other people's videos, and sometimes they'll open something and they react like I am. They're just so disgusted by it, and I'm always like, there's no way it's that bad. There's just no way. I don't know if I'd believe somebody if I saw a video like this, and I mean, if they said it was a Buffalo Trace product, but it might not be Buffalo Trace juice. I don't know what the heck it is. I know it's weird. I know that. Cigar's getting a little stronger now. It's getting more, the pepper is increasing the pepperiness of it. That should be 25 bucks all day, every day. There's no reason that should be ever be more than 25. And even then, that's the market for 25 is for people who don't want to drink anything strong flavored. People that don't like to have a front or back finish, just sort of it's shooting whiskey. It's what it is. You shoot this whiskey. You don't sip this whiskey. I mean, you could maybe even mix it in with soda or something. But yeah, this is not sip and go crazy enjoying it whiskey. No way. No way. Some clove, a little clove or cinnamon or something on an empty glass. I know I said I wasn't going to drink any more of it, but it's the only thing I have out here, so. That's how much I drink, or how much I will be drinking. Not much. Well, I haven't been disappointed in a while. As a matter of fact, lately I've been killing it. The Pikesville Rye was nuts. That was a crazy, crazy whiskey. Obviously, you know, the old Forster Bob and Bond. I mean, nobody ever thought that was going to be bad when I brought it on the channel. Anybody watching was like, yeah, okay. Yeah, that what is it? What was it? Rebel, that weeded whiskey, that was pretty good too. I should start something where you can trade whiskeys with strangers. Like, you know, like somebody that hasn't had that wants to try it and has something that they don't care for. I should start some sort of a trading whiskey situation where we can trade off. got raised lettering. Beautifully bland. Nothing fancy about that cigar band. Yeah, vanilla and alcohol. Like vanilla extract. And just rubbing alcohol. And then you get that bourbon whiskey smell. This is blend number 40. Maybe there's other blends that are better. I doubt it, but there might be. Maybe there's ones that are worse. I don't know. Didn't break the bank. I mean, don't get me wrong. I didn't pay 80 bucks for this stuff. But I just know when people like me see the words Buffalo Trace on the back of a bottle, you know, it's gonna pique our interest a lot more than if that didn't say Buffalo Trace on it, I wasn't getting bought. It would have to say Wild Turkey, Buffalo Trace, you know, maybe Jim Beam, something like that. 30 minutes in on the stick. You're looking at about a 45-minute smoke, I think, in my opinion. If you smoke the way I do. Pretty quick, pretty fast smoker. Cigar's doing it for me though. I do like the cigar. Yes, little birdie, I know. You don't like me sitting here. Your nest is way over there. I'm not bothering you. Birds are a trip. He builds a nest at Cigar Exploration headquarters and then gets worked up when we're exploring cigars here. Oh, I actually have two nests. I didn't realize that. I've got some kind of a songbird nest, and then I've got a cardinal nest as well. Maybe the birds are irritating each other. Maybe I'm not the problem. Usually I am, so. Well, in conclusion, don't hate me if this is your whiskey of choice. Sorry, it's just not mine. It's not something I would go for. I mean, I came over to your house and this is what you had. I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be happy about it, especially if we were gonna be hanging out. This is why I bring whiskey almost everywhere I go, for this exact reason, in case this would happen to me. Like I said, I think I'd rather drink white label, Jim Beam, or, you know, obviously Wild Turkey, obviously, you know, Old Grandad. All right, I'm gonna finish this little nubber, last third, nub, whatever you wanna call it. Hope you guys are having a great day. Sorry about the negativity in this video, but I gotta call them like I see them. They just, most of the time they're winners. This one just struggled a little bit. Struggled a lot a bit. Take care, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next video.